Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. Happy Friday night. I hope you guys are chilling. I know the bossy Beeves is right back there behind the plant. I think she likes hiding behind it because she never sits this way, if you guys notice. She always is drawn to sit behind the plant here. Okay, I am going to dive into a collective reading tonight, and I don't know, I was just being guided to sit down and tell you guys, like, I just know how it is on the twin flame journey, and that's all I was being guided to say about that. Like, I just know how it is. I know how it is, guys. I know how it is. So I just felt the nudge to share a reading. So let's see what is coming up for the collective as the main energy and what is just going on right now that you guys need to have the heads up on. Okay, I've been getting a lot of messages about keeping our energy clear and being a lot more intentional with our day. Okay, so we have the Strength card. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Also, too, for many of you who are drawn to this message, I do feel like a lot of you have gotten your strength back, or you are seeing that you have divine protection over you always at all times. Yes, you may go through little bumps and, you might get little scratches and bruises, but even those attacks around you, or even the energies around you that are trying to slow you down from achieving your goals in this lifetime or in this incarnation, they're getting tired. They are getting tired, okay? Also, too, I love the Strength card in this particular deck because of the Lamb, because it tells me that many of you are killing it, like this whole journey, with the embodiment of like serenity, calmness. I think that many of you are learning very valuable lessons around what is trying to hold you back. I see a lot of people in the collective trying to address things like their anger, how they react to certain things, just trying to stay calm, okay? Any distractions that's pulling us away from keeping our head cool, many of you are paying attention to that. You are demonstrating your strength in this incarnation, okay? You're not letting anything knock you off your game. I feel like many of you are showing up a lot more focused this time around, and believe me, you do have people that tried to cross you or mock you or think that you were some kind of fool in some way. You have them paying attention now, sitting up straight in their seats, okay? So let's get the message with the Strength card. A lot of you could be seeing 1111 right now, or even 111, because it is significant of magical new changes that you have specifically worked very, very hard with the Strength card to manifest. Your hard work did not go in vain, and I feel like the universe is telling you that. A lot of the shit that you guys had happen and you continue to tread forward, the universe knows that you tread forward because of your faith. A lot of you had experiences where your faith was being tested. People wanted you to give up. They wanted you to lose that faith. They wanted you to join their team and just wallow away in self-pity and feeling sorry for yourself and becoming angry and bitter. No sirree, no thank you, not today. Okay, we're not going to be bitter because we have the power of faith within us. We have source within us. We remember. Okay, and many of you who are on these twin flame journeys, I feel like you were really hit with it very hard, but good job, collective. You remember your strength. I'm just going to read you guys the message. It says, the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Somebody tried to take those qualities away from you, or make life very challenging or hard for you, or put you through experiences, but I feel like many of you always remember that you had a safety net under you. Right? So it didn't matter how much you were being tested, or many of you were having nightmares as well of very scary dreams. In particular, it could be that you were trying to travel from place to place, and there might have been like very scary waters beneath you, falling from a height, just certain things to really scare you, falling in an elevator, being lost in high-rise buildings and not being able to find your way out. I feel like a lot of you, though, you were having these nightmares and you were just like, okay, you're giving me complete clarity. Like, you really are giving me complete clarity, because this is how you outsmart them, right? It's like you act like you're all vulnerable, oh my God, and then you let them play their cards, and once they play their cards, you know exactly how to make your moves. So I feel like that's what many of you have done in the Strength card, and you made those moves according to the guidance that the universe was giving you, right? Many of you took the guidance, you went out in nature, you communicated with the birds, you felt their love, right? You communicated with the rivers and the streams, and you found peace and healing within their energy. You felt their tight hugs. Many of you started feeling the aliveness of the spirits that are just here to assist and here to help. You didn't ignore them. That's what I'm getting from many of you. You don't ignore Mother. You don't ignore Goddess, okay? And that is your strength. It is your power, okay? Let's see what else is coming up for you. What's your best course of action right now? While you're in this movement forward, many of you are seeing again that you are protected no matter what. Do not lose your faith. What is your best course of action at this time? I'm only going to take what's at the top and bottom, guys, because it's way too many cards. So let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Autumn. Okay, so many of you having your finances balance itself out again. I'm telling you, you weren't bothered, okay? If it meant making less money, it meant living within your means, right? People wanted you to feel like you were suffering. No, I'm not going to suffer. I know how to live within my means. I know how to manage my resources wisely. Then we have the Eight of Winter here. So the Eight itself is about advancement, okay? Working really, really hard because you know that you're protected. Seven is about confidence, and that's that faith I was talking about. Many of you have persevered. You're advancing. You're moving out of this trickery, this illusion. The Ace of Autumn is a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. For many of you, and I have been bringing up career a lot in the last few readings I've been talking about. I've really been drawn to telling you guys to heed the messages about getting out of toxic workplaces. Like, you have the strength, you're worthy, right? Many of you know that you have leadership qualities and you're not meant to be told what to do, especially by people who are toxic and really don't have the highest good of the company sometimes in mind. They don't have the highest good of the employees. You know that you're meant to be a leader. That's why you could see through or see into a lot of these things more clearly. Okay, many of you are meant to be entrepreneurs because you're meant to do business in the right way. Okay, you're meant to teach others how to do business in the right way and hold them accountable as well. Okay, so that is what the Ace of Autumn is all about. It's about new opportunities in career for you to be more abundant, for you to use your creativity, your God-given talents and gifts in order to create abundance. So that way you now can, again, exude those leadership qualities out into the world. Give people better opportunities. Give them more respectable environments to work in, right? Show them what being a boss is really all about. Okay, and now we have this advancement energy here coming through the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it says you have what it takes if you believe in yourself. That's that entrepreneurial energy I keep picking up on for many of you. Like, stop doubting yourself. You will keep bumping heads with management. It's not about changing your workplace and entering the exact same job position in another company. You're going to just bump heads with that manager as well. The universe will make sure it orchestrates it that way until you learn that you are supposed to be the boss. Okay, and these are just minor challenges that you can overcome. It just takes in believing in yourself. Many of you have to see yourself that way. I'll tell you guys something important as well. The current jobs that you guys are in right now, dress like you're the boss. Dress like you're the CEO. It doesn't matter if you are in entry-level positions. It doesn't matter. Start carrying yourself in such a high light and high manner. It doesn't matter what type of job you do. You get up in the morning and you dedicate at least an hour and a half to grooming yourself and your body and making sure that you smell good, you look good, you've showered, you have decent clothes on, you ironed your clothes, you're making sure that you're well put together, you're well dressed, your shoes look good, your hair looks good, your nails look good, right? You're making sure that you invest in yourself so that when you show up, you continuously attract opportunities that matches that vibration that you already see yourself in. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, big thing. Many changes coming through for many of you who are jumping these timelines when you're like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Like, I really do need to start, like, you know, bringing my A game when it comes to every single thing that I do. Okay, look people in the eye too when you guys are communicating as well. And if you're a woman in the job, make sure that you guys are using your voice and your skills. Like, a lot of you have mad customer service skills. You, especially those of you feminine energy or women, you have the ability to also low-key use some of your darker feminine energies as well in the area of seduction, but it's not in a sexual way. I'm talking about seduction and seducing and making things work in your favor, but because you're doing things for the highest good, you need to protect your energy and know that it's not about your body, but it's more in the energy, and it's all about your eyes. So when you pop off in the workplace, make it your point to make sure that you guys are wearing clothes that cover your body, so that way you know that that seduction energy is coming mainly from the eye area. Okay, it has nothing to do with your body. And you guys will see. Go show up every day well groomed, cover your body from head to toe, and just allow your energy to do its thing. Okay, I'll read you guys the rest of the message here. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So many of you are moving out of this and you are charging ahead. Okay, this is the energy I feel people try to hit you with, this lack of confidence. You don't know what you're doing. Maybe you shouldn't reach, maybe you shouldn't go as far as, you're feeling it in your soul. I feel like many of you are getting very strong guidance here that you are protected. You're going to keep getting these repetitive messages about taking these specific actions. You're worthy, okay? Wherever it is that you are is trying to create illusions or tricks about your worthiness, okay? Let's go ahead and end off this reading with the final card, the final message that the universe wants you to know if you were drawn to this reading. Oh, we have 2 cards. Okay, so I'm going to start. This one's a major arcana here that's coming out. So I'm going to save it and end off on the major arcana. Let's see the prince. So that's night energy. Action, okay. Movement as well. And this is swords, okay. So intellectual, determined, focus, impulsive, okay. So seek out intellectual solutions to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Okay, so I feel like many of you really getting that seed planted now and starting to take this message seriously, where you know that it's time to start like booking up on yourself. And what I mean by that, I'm so Trini saying that, but like start to get more serious about your routine and stop wasting time doing mundane things and mundane tasks. Like really start being accountable for your time and start investing in yourself and putting more focus into balancing out your pentacles here. Many of you are meant to make a lot of money doing things that you enjoy. You're meant to be providers. So that is not going to go anywhere. That feeling is not going to go anywhere. It's not a wish. It's not something big that's like out of your reach. No, it's part of your destiny, and the thought of it's not going to go away until you take some kind of action. Okay, the final card here is balance, number 14, which boils down to a number 5, which is about changes. Okay, so in order to attain this balance, you need some kind of change. The message is about taking everyone's input into consideration, maybe even mine, some of the thoughts you've been having, some of the thoughts of the people who are in your environment. Like, what are their thoughts and attitudes? Like, does it align with how it is you really want to live your life? Well, how it is you want to wake up and spend 8 hours, some of you 12 hours out of your day? Are you being intentional with where you give your energy? Okay, so balance is calling on you, merging viewpoints. And it says here, taking your time, there's no need to rush. Okay, so it's not about being impulsive or making some kind of drastic decision, but it really is time to start at least taking account of things, making notes, writing things down, and really, putting your life under review or under a microscope and saying, am I where I want to be? I feel like there's something there that it's like an energy over wanting to overpower you, but time and time again, many of you are seeing the effects of that and you're powering through it. Okay, so the message here is to continue to heed the guidance that you're getting. Okay, don't stay stuck in the places that something, someone, some kind of energy in this particular incarnation or lifetime wants you to stay in. Break the cycle, break the pattern. I feel like telling you that abundance is yours. Any kind of lack energy or feeling stuck or like you can't get out of something when it comes to balancing your pentacles or resources that's making you feel this way. Now is the time that seeds are being planted for you to remove yourself from this. But it's really as simple as changing your mindset. Feel as abundant as you are because you're deserving, you're worthy. Okay, so I don't know who this was for, but really empowering message. I hope it finds you well. You guys take it easy and I'll catch you in the next reading. Okay, bye guys.